1937.
On January 6th, Alice Faye stars in Old Chicago.
What am I bid?
$1.
$1? Do I hear two?
$4.
For the gentleman says. Who'll make it five?
I'll pay $5.
Five. Now we're getting somewhere. Who'll make it six? Speak right up, Hanson. What is it, six?
I'll pay $100 to charity if Belle Fawcett plays Venus.
We have a comedian in the house.
Go ahead, take his offer.
Sold to Hanson for $100. Come on, let's see the color of your money.
50, 70, 90, 100.
Whiskey.
Right through that door. I'll be with you in a moment. Thanks.
What's this? Where is it?
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, get here. Let me out of here. Let me out of here.
Bill, shut up.
I won't. Let me out of here.
Shut up. Shut up.
Let me out of here. I'll jump.
Go ahead, jump.
Oh, it's you. Driver! Driver!
Oh, you're yelling at him. I fixed him.
Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Maybe, but I was sane enough until tonight. Then I heard you sing. And something happened to me. Something swept over me I've never felt before or ever expect to feel again.
What are you talking about?
I'm in love with you, Bill.
Get out or I'll call the police.
They can't stop me from loving you.
Maybe not. But they can sure cool you off, brother.
Oh, I know it sounds crazy, and I apologize, but it's true. Right now, my heart's pounding so. Listen to it.
No, fool.
And I'm trembling all over. And I want to be calm and cool so I can make you understand.
Say, are you on the level?
Absolutely.
But I don't even know who you are.
Well, does that matter?
It does to me. And I'll tell you another thing. I didn't like that cheap trick you pulled on me.
But I had to talk to you alone.
What gave you the idea you could make love to me like this?
Well, just give me a chance. I'll tell you the whole story.
All right. You can stop here and buy me a drink.
No, not here. It's too crowded. Since you've taken me by storm, the least you might do is to take me to your place where we can really talk.
Very well. But your story had better be good.
On February 12th, Alice stars in On the Avenue.
My heart's on fire.
How could you do it?
The flame grows higher.
What a nasty...
So I will weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? Ouch! I've got my love to keep me warm.
On March 6th, Ruby Keeler stars in Ready, Willing and Able.
Welcome to America. I'd know you anywhere, Miss Clark.
Wait a minute, you're breaking my hand. I'm not Miss Clark.
Oh. I was only kidding. I knew you were you, Miss Clark.
Well, that's brilliant of you.
Ask me, am I glad to see you?
All right. Are you glad to see me? Now, who are you?
I'm Javen Cortland.
Not really.
Honest, I had a change from Katzmeyer.
And I suppose you tell us some more of your interesting career.
I'm her agent.
He's your agent.
Absolutely. For 10% of your salary, I manage your whole career.
Mr. Van Cortlandt, you don't want to talk to me.
Miss Clark, you haven't signed with any other agent, have you?
No. Do you by any chance want to talk to Jane Clark, the English musical comedy star?
Who else?
Oh, but you see, I'm...
Oh, never mind. Let it pass. The main thing is you're here. And here's your contract for me to handle you.
Jane, the nice man wants you to sign a contract. Oh, Angie, I couldn't. Hey, let's get this straight. If Miss Clark signs this contract, Does that mean she does a Broadway show?
She opens on Broadway in September. And what's more, there's $1,500 a week, less 10%, just begging you to take home with you.
Mr. Van Cortlandt, you're making... Wait a minute, honey, wait a minute. Mr. Van Cortlandt, would you wait outside a moment?
But,
Just one moment, please. Do you know who that is?
Sure, he used to be Katzmeyer.
No, that's Mr. Opportunity, and he only knocks once. Here's your chance.
Oh, Angie, I can't do it.
Why not? You are Jane Clark, aren't you?
Yes, but
And you want a chance on the stage?
Yes.
Then sign.
But it wouldn't be right.
You want to go back to school?
No.
You want to marry Truman?
No.
Then sign that contract.
For when they find out.
Oh, we'll have had our fun by then. And anyway, when they see how good you are, they won't care whether you're from London or Long Island.
On March 9th, Alice sings on Hal Kemp's radio program. She makes regular appearances on the show throughout the year.
Look, Alice, what are all those packages and boxes for? Let me help you, will you?
You bet, Hal. You've all got to help. You're going to fill these boxes.
Why? What's going on?
Well, I'm giving a picnic next Monday.
Oh, I've got to work Monday.
But you can't work Monday. It's Labor Day.
Yeah, that's right. It is, isn't it?
It is, Mr. Kemp, but this is Friday, remember? And from coast to coast, it's Chesterfield time. And right now, the brilliant spotlight of stardom is focused on a lovely girl with wavy blonde hair and smiling blue eyes. Chesterfield's lovely singing star, Miss Alice Faye, has chosen Cole Porter's You're the Top.
Words poetic, I'm so pathetic. So pathetic that I always have found it best, instead of getting them off my chest, words poetic, I'm so pathetic that I always have found it best, instead of getting them off my chest, to let them rest unexpressed. I hate parading my serenading, as I'll probably miss a bar. But if this ditty is not so pretty, at least it'll tell you how great you are. You're the top, you're the Coliseum, you're the top, you're the Louvre Museum, you're a melody from a symphony by Strauss, you're a Bendel bonnet, a Shakespeare sonnet, you're Mickey Mouse.
On March 26th, Jeanette MacDonald stars in Maytime.
Paul, I want you to know this. I'm not just marrying him because he's good and kind and because he needs me. There are stronger ties than that. You see, everything I have, everything I am, I owe to him. Even being here today, even meeting you the other night. He's made all those things possible for me, all of them. When I first met him, I was nothing. Nobody believed in me. I'd even stopped believing in myself. And yet he gave up everything, his whole career, all his other pupils, just so he could guide me to success. That was 4 years ago. In all that time, he's never stopped believing in me. In all that time, he's never once broken a promise, nor failed me. That's why I can't fail him now, Paul. Even for something I want far more.
I understand. I met you too late. Yet something inside me won't let me believe it.
Please, Paul. Let's just remember this day.
We will, Marcia. One day to last us all the rest of our lives.
It will. It will.
I'll always love you, dear.
And I'll always remember you and your song.
Sweetheart, 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 will you love me ever? I will remember the day when we were happy in May, my dear. Sweetheart, 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 so our happiness
Would I last remember, we will remember. Springtime, love time,
Bye. Goodbye.
Jeanette is given the Best Performance Award by the Screen Actors Guild.
On May 7th, Ginger Rogers stars in Shall We Dance?
How much longer do we have to stay out here?
Oh, the reporters will probably leave by dark. I guess it would look kind of funny if we denied the marriage now, wouldn't it?
I don't know what to do.
I don't either.
The word is either.
All right. The word is either. No use squabbling. That'll get neither of us any place.
The word is neither.
Things have come to a pretty pass. Our romance is growing flat. 'Cause you like this and the other, while I go for this and that. Goodness knows what the end will be. Oh, I don't know where I'm at. It's plain to see we two will never make one.
something must be done.
You say either, and I say either. You say neither, and I say neither. Either, neither, neither. Let's call the whole thing off. You like potato, and I like potato. You like tomato, and I like tomato. Potato, tomato, tomato. Oh, let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart. So if you like pajamas and I like pajamas, I'll wear pajamas and give up pajamas. For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Oh, let's call the whole thing off.
You say laughter, and I say laughter. You say after, and I say after. Laughter, laughter, after, after. Let's call the whole thing off. You like Havana, and I like Havana. You eat banana, and I eat banana. Havana, Havana, banana, banana. Let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart. So if you like oysters and I like oysters, I'll take oysters and give up oysters. No, we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Off. Let's call the whole thing off.
Yes, it was my idea.
Have you any more of them?
No.
The song, They Can't Take That Away From Me, receives an Academy Award nomination.
We offer for your pleasure as our first selection, Music Makes Me.
Gene Raymond is a handsome actor who has starred in movies such as Flying Down to Rio. 3 times, Jeanette MacDonald happens to run into him on doorsteps when they arrive at the same events. After the 3rd time, Gene whispers, "Look, we've been meeting so often on these doorsteps, whoever it is that ordains these things seems to have something in mind. Why don't you have dinner with me tomorrow night?" They begin a romance and eventually become engaged, despite the fact that Gene's mother is so possessive of him that she is against him marrying anyone, including Jeanette. On June 16, 1937, Jeanette, at age 33, marries Gene Raymond. Ginger Rogers, who is now a friend, is a bridesmaid in the wedding. On August 3rd, Alice stars in You Can't Have Everything.
Looks like old times seeing you back here again. Yes, back at the old dog. We were just talking about you last night. You must come over sometime and tell us all about New York. Although I guess you didn't like it much, did you? It's a pity you didn't set the town on fire like you expected.
I'm afraid New York isn't so easily burned.
I guess maybe you found out Hannibal's not such a bad place after all.
you're bored. To us it's so enjoyable. We can't help it if we're girl meets boy. If we're holding hands and stop to on a busy thoroughfare. And if the way we stare seems to get in your hair, you gotta excuse it, please. Pardon us, we're in the throes of romance. Do give us a chance and please pardon us, we're in love, so much in love.
Joe! Mr. Whiteman, look! My play. It's being produced in New York. I knew you'd get there someday.
Why, it opens on the 15th. Tonight.
Tonight?
On August 19, Judy Garland is in Broadway Melody of 1938.
Dear Mr. Gable, I am writing this to you, and I hope that you will read it so you'll know. My heart beats like a hammer, and I stutter and I stammer every time I see you at the picture show. I guess I'm just another fan of yours, and I thought I'd write and tell you so. You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me love you, and all the time you knew it. I guess you always knew it.
On August 23, Alice stars in Wake Up and Live.
Wake up and live, don't mind the rainy patter, and you will find it's mind over matter. Dark clouds will break up if you will wake up and live. Wake up and live, show the stuff you're made of, just follow through. What are you afraid of? You'll try it, won't you? Say, why don't you wake up and live? Come out of your shell. Hey, fella, find your place in the sun. Come out of your shell. Say, fella, just be a go-getting son of a gun. Oh, wake up and live. If Lady Luck is yawning up on your toes, a better day is dawning. Don't let up, get up and give yourself a shake up, Mr. Wake Up and live.
On September 1, Jeanette stars in The Firefly.
Eh?
You mean la señorita?
No, es the señorita.
Si, si, mi caballero.
Now you can sing it too.
Oh, life is a song, there's a blue sky above. Together and far from the throng. Long live love, long live you. May you smile through your loveliness, forever swayed by my love serenade.
On the set of Alice's movie Sing Baby Sing, Alice meets a singer, Tony Martin.
I used to dream about angels, but then I never knew that I'd ever meet one, and such a sweet one, till I met you.
They begin a romance, but because they come from different religious backgrounds, he is hesitant to propose marriage, fearing his mother's reaction. Frustrated with Tony's lack of courage, Alice distances herself and starts dating other men. Eventually, Tony stands up to his mother and resumes his relationship with Alice. On September 4, 1937, at age 22, Alice marries Tony Martin.
Romantic news. They arrive in 20th century style at Hollywood's Gretna Green. Tony Martin, singer of the screen, and screen beauty Alice Faye, just married. A studio romance, but they haven't left their technique behind in the studio.
On October 7th, Betty Grable is featured in This Way Please. On October 8th, Ginger stars in Stage Door.
Well, life is full of surprises.
Cute kids, aren't they?
You think so?
Wonder who they are.
Just a lot of riffraff they pick up around town.
This movie receives an Academy Award nomination for Best Picture.
On November 6th, Judy records a special Christmas song. While touring in her vaudeville show, Betty Grable starts dating Jackie Coogan, a former child star, who had appeared in movies with Charlie Chaplin.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the first opportunity that I have had to be with you in your home. And now that I am here, I hardly know what to say. Not that I am nervous, but because I am so glad to be with you. You know, I have had many partners on the screen, Mr. Wallace Berry, Mr. Lon Chaney, and the man who so unselfishly gave me my great opportunity, Mr. Charles Chaplin. He saw me on the stage with my daddy when I was only 4.5 years old. At that time, he was looking for a little boy to play with him in The Kid. And, well, you know the rest.
When the couple eventually discuss marriage, Betty's mother is totally against it, as she wants to maintain control of Betty's career. However, despite her mother's objections, on November 20th, 1937, Betty, at age 20, marries Jackie Coogan. On November 26th, Judy is featured in Thoroughbreds Don't Cry.
Gotta get the feet going. I got a pair of new shoes and I'm going to town. I got a pair of new shoes and I'm going to town. And I might as well confess I'm gonna do it up front. Going.
On December 26th, Alice stars in You're a Sweetheart.
You're a sweetheart, if there ever was one. If there ever was one, it's you. Life without you was an incomplete dream. You are every sweet dream come true.